This place is a little bit creepy. You could say it's scary creepy. That would be dumb if you said that, though. Hey, everyone, welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we found out that we can kind of go back here at will. Not really 100% sure, but what matters is that we are back now.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
So yeah,
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
yeah. Get up behind enemies, press X when you're near enough to them. You'll rip their faces off.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
And that'll give you a little bit of a thing. I'm going to set everyone to direct commands, just so that I can control them. And also, probably the most important part of ambushing, we get to listen to Takeover. Takeover is an amazing song. And you can just finish off with a scimitar. Or a cutlass. Pretty sure it's a cutlass. Level 4 for Ren.
Okay.
Now, a lot of the enemies I will kind of have their weaknesses memorized, just because I have played this game quite a bit. However, I will actually show something off when I next get the chance.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
but I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
For his neutral expression, he wields a gun.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Safe rooms are incredibly important. This is where you can have a chance to talk to all of your all your party members, and it is also a chance where you can save. That's kind of the main thing. That's where you save. Talk to Ryuji first.
Damn it.
Damn it. Where are those guys who are locked up go? Probably got moved to another location. But where and why?
Well,
Don't ask me. But there were soldiers around, right? Maybe we could try eavesdropping on them. We have to talk to Morgana first. So eavesdrop on the soldiers outside. We might be able to learn something from them.
now then.
Should be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation and get out there. Thought I heard something move over there. Guess it's my imagination. One of the slaves. They're on the training hall. I assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around, so stay on your guard. Did you hear that? It's a training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. You can always tell where a safe room is because it has that little diamond with the S on it.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
So basically, you have a...
And what do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
So yeah, basically, there's a 0 to 100 scale of palace security. If it gets to 100, you will be immediately booted out. And in addition, as the number rises, you'll get more and more powerful enemies. Ambushing enemy will lower your score. Being attacked first by an enemy will raise the score. Even if they start to notice it, you do have a little bit of a window to get around them. Okay. We do have gun, but we don't have tutorial for gun yet. We do not have these guys' weakness. These gallows flowers. And there goes one of them.
Go down.
Good dodge there by Morgana. You can throw out a Garu. It's fairly easy to tell what there is. Oh, right. Is it... Okay. Pressing L1, you can see what you all know about it. If there's weakness, there'll be a WK underneath. If there's nothing, there's that. There are some enemies that are resistant to things, and other things will be completely immune. Some will drain. We'll see those all on the intel screen. There's a very easy way to eventually get all the intel you need. So right there, because we beat that enemy, our the security level went down.
Hey.
Train hall's up ahead, right? Yeah, it's a little further. Make sure you watch for any guards along the way. Will do, Captain. door is locked. There'll be a little X that shows up when you come across a locked door. Most of the time, locked doors will have something on the other side of them.
Have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
So yeah, you can shoot things. In Persona 5 Royal, your ammo will come back at the end of each battle. In original Persona 5, it will not. You will have a limited amount of ammo for your entire run in the dungeon.
How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
So yeah, think that is a huge change.
I'll show you my weapon too.
And everyone has their own ranged weapon. They have different effects, different amounts of ammo, different damage that they do, all sorts of different things.
For real?
Don't just shoot real freaking bullets? It's the cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking. I don't get it.
Listen to this.
Because they recognize it as a gun, your ammo capacity is limited in battle. But your enemies expect you to come at them with their guns loaded, so your ammo is replenished in every new fight. What's this commotion over here? What, you bastards? You ready? Here comes another one. Take him down. Yeah, honestly, probably the biggest change.
Ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
That is literally the biggest change. I'm probably still not going to use gun all that much just because I'm so used to original Persona 5 where you have incredibly limited ammo. I believe you have like 12 shots for the entire run of the palace. It's like I thought all our ammo had returned for that fight. I wasn't sure whether or not to bring it along at first, but I'm sure glad I did. Definitely lucky to have another additional firearm in our arsenal. I must say, well done, even if it was just dumb luck that it worked here. Do you really have to put it like that? Quit griping, Blondie. You're still getting praised. Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves well. I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean, how we fight? Basically, what we do in battle. You can order us directly, or let us decide what we do. No, I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. Yeah. Basically, just
What do you
always...
wanna do? Yep.
always directly command them. That gives you so much more options. You can actually strategize without having to rely on the AI, which is fantastic. And there is an enemy here. We don't have access to one of the more useful features in this game quite yet. Is he not gonna pop back up? He did.
A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies. Something like that. Let's go. Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
The beguiling girl is weak to curse.
Alright! Now rush on in for an all-out attack!
When all enemies are knocked down, you can go for an all-out attack.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
So yeah, knock enemies
Strike
down.
the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Knocking down enemies is the single most important step to combat in this game. Know enemies' weaknesses, know how to knock them down, and knock them down.
Yes!
Alright, this is it. Kamoshida's training hall of love? What kind of bullshit is this? That does sound kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
This voice, where's it coming from? Very squishy sounding.
Whoa!
Was it coming from over there?
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave him here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me they're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go!
Check the cells around there. Let's indeed eject. Water. Please, no more. That can be athlete's body for tough training is a common thing in the real world too. Sack of shit. I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. Check if there's any more. I don't know why you guys are here. Just leave us alone. It hurts.
Come on,
It
man.
hurts. This isn't training. No, it's just violence. He's gotta be doing silly stuff in reality too, right? Damn that bastard.
Whoa!
Ah, my bad. I gotta hurry this up. Second to memorize them as quick as I can.
What are your thoughts?
Down here. Coming in close here. We need to scram.
What?
Let's go and scram then. But we will scram next time. I had to actually check what my timing was like. I'm getting lost in how not long this is taking. So, next time, we're gonna escape from the castle. Dun, dun, dun. So until then, see you guys later.